What is going on, folks? Welcome over here to the channel. Today we kick it off with episode 6 of the Montana Cattle Ranch series. So sit back, relax, smash that like button, and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget we are doing a giveaway, information in the description below. Let's get to it. What is going on, folks? So today we kick it off in the first week of June over here on the Montana Cattle Ranch series. And we've got quite a bit of stuff going on today. We do have our barley field ready to harvest. And then we went ahead and loaded our semi up with all the silage bales we produced. And we have 28 of them. So we're going to go ahead and head on down to the co-op and sell these off, so that way we have some money to spend on operating costs. I don't think I'm going to hire out anybody. We're going to do it ourselves. However, the extra income right now is definitely going to help. So let us make our way down to the co-op and we will sell all this off. Alright, we are pulling into the co-op right now. And I think I'm going to have to get the Volvo out next time we do a big load like this, because this next, it doesn't pull it very well. I mean, it'll handle the weight, but not very well anyway. So let us go ahead and sell off these round bells and see what we get. Almost 45,000 with the environmental score. And that puts us up almost to 100k. We will take it. We needed that. Cannot complain one bit. But we're going to make it back over here to the farm and we're going to start our barley harvest. Now, I don't know how well the field was taken care of prior to us coming in, so I'm not expecting the greatest yields. But we shall see. And then if all goes well, I think we're going to go pick up our first set of animals on the farm. So let me go ahead and get back to the farm and set everything up, and we will get to harvesting. Alrighty, we made it back over here to the farm and we have everything set up. I didn't grab the semi-trailer because I think I'm just going to take the auger wagon and drop it straight into our grain bins for now, because I think we're going to use this barley to use it for chicken feed. So let me make sure our swath is on, because we definitely want the straw. And then I think everything else is ready to go. So let us turn on the radio to 1039 BNG and let's get to harvesting. And there we go. Not a bad harvest. We almost filled up a full grain cart, but not quite. I didn't think that field was going to yield very well at all, and it really didn't. But you know, this allows us to start getting animals. And I initially was not going to get chickens this episode, but figuring how we just got a bunch of chicken feed, we might as well. So we're actually going to get 2 sets of animals today. Now, we are not picking up cows yet, only because I'm waiting until we can actually make all their food and we don't have to go buy anything, because otherwise I think I would go broke. So we can hold 411 chickens in here, and I think we're going to you know what, I'm going to start off kind of small because they can always produce babies. We'll make this an even 10 grand, whatever that comes out to. We'll do 180 of them. So that way they're still able to have some babies and we're not breaking the bank quite yet. So let us buy these. And then I'll get 2 roosters. 'Cause why not? There we go. So now let us go ahead. I'm not exactly sure where the animal dealership is, so this may take me a minute to find this, but we're going to head there and I will see you once we arrive. Looks like we're pulling into the animal dealership now. Now, this is definitely quite the drive to get over here, but I think we need to pull up the trailer here. You know what? We'll back in. Alright, let us go ahead. And I think we can open the dialogue here. So, I think we're going to get some sheep for this playthrough. We did goats on the Mega Farm series, and I think we're gonna try some sheep. And let us figure out which ones we want. I think we're going to go with these guys here. Now, I can hold 96, but I don't think I'm going to get that many. I think we'll get... that'll put me to... what, 60,000 left over? You know what? I think we will go with 60 of them. And they should be able to reproduce, I'm assuming within a month or so. I'm hoping they'll reproduce by then. But let us go ahead and pick these up for $29,000. Boom. And there we go. We have some sheep loaded up. Very nice. And apparently we have a crowd here. So we're going to make our way back over to the farm and unload these guys and get them fed. So I will see you as soon as we get back to the farm. So we made it back over here to the sheep pen. And let us get these things unloaded. Now, I have never used a livestock trailer, so I'm not exactly sure how to unload them. Okay, never mind. That was easy. There we go. Sweet. Now we have some sheep over here in the pasture. So I think all we have to put in here is some hay for them. And dang, this pen can hold 271 sheep. Holy cow. They're going to be a little cramped, but it is what it is. So let me go ahead and park the truck and trailer and we're gonna get these guys fed. Well, thankfully the previous owners decided to leave the hay and some extra straw and silage for us, because that helps out quite a bit right off the bat. So let me try to operate this, even though I do a terrible job at it. Why does it keep wanting to not... I guess we're doing one at a time here. That'll be alright. I will eventually get better at this. Eventually. So I think we bring it over here? Yeah. What's going on here? Let me try to push this over a little bit. Do I have to take it in the barn? There's no way. Why isn't this feeding them? Stand by. Okay, so after doing a little bit of research, apparently these smaller sheep barns, they will not accept bales. So I had to throw the hay in our hay dryer just to break it down into loose hay, just so we could do this. But in theory, this should work now. Kinda weird, but it is what it is. But at least this way, they're able to get fed, and their health should go up to 100% now. So let us go ahead and check that out. So it won't show their health increase until I believe next month. But it looks like we've got almost 1,400 liters of food and 4,000 liters of meadow. So they should be good for now. But I think that's where we're going to call it on this episode of the Montana Cattle Ranch series. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.